Okay. Hi. So we decided to do a video blog thing instead of blogging normally, and it's just a lot easier this way. So welcome to our first video blog. Woo! Woo! Yay. So we're in London. It was hell in a handbasket getting here. Basically, we took a flight to Toronto. The plane held like literally 12 people, so every time we like hit a bump, we were like the whole time we were shaking.
Canadians were nice.
And then we got to Toronto airport. They were like super rude. I don't know who started the rumor that Canadians were nice people, because they were just no. There's this one evil woman who was herding all of the Americans like cattle, and then there was like this other evil woman at customs who was like just super rude to us, and we had like no direction.
Apparently, you can't have pepper spray in Canada.
So Em claimed her pepper spray, and they had to
question me.
Yeah, they had to interrogate her. They took her bag, her actual checked suitcase bag, and
asked me to get on a different flight.
There you go.
Then there's a possibility that I would have to stay over in the Toronto airport overnight.
Yeah.
And I was like,
like a homeless person.
Yeah.
But what did happen?
I got first class.
Yeah, she got to sit first class and eat salmon. So a lot better than what I got. I got a dinner roll in economy class. So we both made it here. I made it to the airport first and checked in. I waited for Em, met some more people, tried to get my phone to work, it didn't. Yeah, and then Emily got there safe and sound, which was great. And then we got on a bus and came to Queen Mary, and that was it. And then we unpacked.
What did we do that weekend? We decided to go to Piccadilly. Or no, not Piccadilly. Oxford Circus.
Yeah, we went to Oxford Circus that weekend. Biggest Primark ever. Primark is the greatest place in the world, and it's the best place ever. It's so cheap. There's so much good stuff. So many good clothes and shoes.
But the problem with American shopping at Primark is that they use the pound system. So you look at it and it says 18 pounds, and you're like, $18, great.
Right. That's a great amount of money for a pair of jeans.
It's
and
like
then you're
$28.
Like, oh. That's where you get screwed. But even still, you know, if you do the conversion, it's still pretty worth it. I got a skirt, a shirt, and something for my hair, all for 11 pounds, which is like
I don't even remember
$20.
I think I'm blocking it out.
I've been to Primark. We've been to 2 different Primarks, so that took a toll on our bank accounts.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I've had my computer in the like 14 days that we've been here. My computer broke, so I had to bring it to a Samsung shop here. And then, so they said like 3 to 5 days, and it had been a week, and I called, and I was like, what's going on? Like, I'm a student, I need my laptop, and they were like, oh, it'll be done by the middle of next week, which would have been like 12 days. So I called them back, and I yelled a little bit, and then the next day, they were like, oh, your laptop's ready, and I was like, oh, great. We just went to pick it up, and it's working fine. Oh, and I got my phone stolen. That was another adventure. Stolen, lost. Who the hell knows what happened to it?
Yeah.
But I put it in my pocket, in the pocket of my purse. Put it right here on the side pocket. Threw it over my shoulder, and then it was gone. This is the second day that I was in London. I had no computer and no phone. Eventually, like 3 days later, I went to security, and somebody had turned it in. So, we saw Buckingham Palace.
Yes.
Yeah, which was fun. I got proposed to outside of Buckingham Palace by some strange man. I was like, not today. Maybe some other time. Thanks. We didn't see the changing of the guards, but we saw like their procession, right? Yeah, so that was cool.
We've realized that in London, people don't really say excuse me, you just sort of shove your way through.
Yeah. The weirdest thing is like when you're in like a store and somebody needs to go where you are or get past you, they won't say, oh, excuse me. They'll just like charge at you until you move.
Yeah. Especially with strollers. Strollers are used as weapons.
Yeah.
I encountered a stroller, the woman like took me out.
Yeah, at this grocery store called Waitrose the other day, and I'm pretty sure at 2 different times the same man tried to run both of us over with his stroller.
Yeah.
Not his stroller, his, his whatever. Okay,
His stroller, the one that he sits in.
Yeah. This grown man was in a stroller. Now, I'm always like, what happens if I don't move?
I think it's just the city atmosphere. I feel like if I were in New York, the same thing would be happening, but it's just, that's the New York normal sort of
state of
and
mind.
I would be like, oh, whatever.
The only people who I've heard say, excuse me, are other American people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, right, I see you.
Thank you.
I know where you're from. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
What else have we done? We've gone out to pubs.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's been fun. They've been cool. They're all very quaint and have a lot of wood. Wood paneling is popular in London.
Drinking is not quite the sport among college students
the same
that it is at home.
Probably due to the drinking age.
People in our flat kind of explained to us that all the things that we do in college, illegally because we can't drink until we're 21, they do when they're 14. And we were like, oh, I was still playing with Polly Pockets when I was like 14. But
so it's very different.
Yeah.
The men in London are...
Wow. Like, you can't walk down the street without seeing an attractive man.
Calvin Klein model status.
Yeah, not just like, oh, he's cute, like...
And they dress nicely, which I think is the biggest part.
Yeah.
I think if American men dressed that way, they would be more attractive. Like, if they took care of themselves. Like, not that American men don't, but,
Well... Yeah. It's like a totally different atmosphere, and the way that people care of themselves here is so different. And the way that everybody dresses up for everything. Like, I can't even tell you how many times people wear heels to class.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing? But then, like, other people are wearing heels too, and I'm like, oh my god, should I be wearing heels? Like, what? Am I underdressed for, friggin' class? I don't know.
Yeah. No one wears yoga pants and, like, sweatpants here to class.
The only time I've seen anybody wear, like, PJs and yoga pants and stuff is on Sundays.
Yeah. The yoga pants I've seen are on another American girl, and she's telling me about how she feels self-conscious because she wears yoga pants to class.
Yeah. Honestly, if you see somebody who's not really, like, dressed for class, they're probably American. Which is why we dress ourselves.
We blend in.
Yeah. Nobody does anything on Sundays, and it's great. But really, can we talk about Sundays for a minute? Because Sundays they're so great. Nobody does anything. It's not even like, oh, like, people are, no one does anything. No one. It's great. Yesterday, me and one of the other kids in our flat were in our pajamas all day. Literally all day. From the moment we woke up to when we were cooking dinner to probably when we went to bed, we were in our pajamas. Emily was in her workout gear all day, because, like, she does stuff. It's beyond me. But,
run and stuff, what is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even know what that is.
People who, like, exercise shit, whatever. Like, things are closed down, and there's, like, nobody's really, like, running on the streets. No, I don't mean physically running, but, like, cars, there's really not.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's great. I went to Stratford, and I had, like... We went to the Westfield Mall, which has a gigantic 3-floor Primark.
Again.
Kill me. Oh, we had a drink at Jamie Oliver's restaurant. If you know who Jamie Oliver is.
He's all into, like, organics stuff.
He was the guy who tried to, like, transform
the American cafeteria system.
There you go.
Why?
Didn't go well. I tipped the bartender, and he was, like, shocked.
Yeah, you don't tip bartenders in London.
But he was so happy.
But he was happy. So.
And he was so cute. Pretty sure he was Italian. Yeah. People in London really like fried chicken. Because there are 14,000 fried chicken places.
But not like KFC, just like...
within like a mile radius.
Places.
Yeah, literally you go down the street and there's like, hole in the wall shop, other hole in the wall shop probably like stole things from Tesco and is reselling them, and then it's like fried chicken. Like, that's exactly how the entire street goes. And there's some really weird shops around here too. Like, we're in the East End, we're kind of in the like the ghetto of London, which is great.
The ghetto
it's like
of London is like kind of nicer.
The ghetto of London is like the suburbs of Philadelphia.
Yeah, like it's like nice. So we're like happy
Oh yeah, no.
It's definitely a step up from the ghetto Philly.
It's great.
I've become a much better cook, actually, from being here. And I cooked before, but like, I've really gotten creative.
Yeah.
In the kitchen.
That's true. It's nice. We have little competitions with the boys in our flat. One is Norwegian and one is Irish. And we have this unspoken competition going on about who's a better cook. And they're winning.
They win every night.
Yeah, they win literally every night. We, like, suck in comparison to them. Every night they come in and they're like, oh, what are you guys making tonight? Chicken? And we're like, yeah. What are you making? You know.
They're like filet mignon.
Yeah. That happened the other day. They were like, what are you making? Chicken? And we were like, yeah. And making. And they were like, spaghetti bolognese. And we were like, oh, okay, well, great. I'm just going to eat my broiled chicken. Thank you. Oh, and a little big announcement. We decided this morning that, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to the Brits! So if you don't know what the Brits are basically the British version of the Grammys, and they sell tickets to, like, the public, so, you know, the whole place is full when, you know, the camera pans on the audience. The tickets actually are not that bad for going to an award show. So we decided this morning that we will be doing that, and we have a thing during the semester called Reading Week, where we have an entire week off just to, you know, catch up on our studies and stuff, which is awesome, and we should do that, LSL. So that week, a lot of people travel, and we probably will travel, but yes, Scotland was what we were thinking during that week. But that Wednesday is the night of the Brits, so we are totally open, and that's where we will be. So, live stream it and see if you can see me and Emily, because we will be there.
I already know what dress I'm wearing.
Me too. And I was thinking about makeup this morning when I was taking a shower, but yeah. Alright, so this has been our London adventure vlog, numero uno. It has been almost 2 weeks, so I will try, we'll try to do these every week with less information in them, but since I just got my computer back. So, great. Alright, well, we hope that you enjoyed watching this, and we will see you next time. Bye. Bye. Are you? It's probably the window, too.
I'm also blonde and wearing white,
so yeah.
It's kind of, you probably can't even see me.
First rule of shooting a video, never shoot in front of a window, right? We tried. We closed the blinds. Anyway, so I think you look fine. You look a little angelic.
Yeah.